Well, my problem with it is I read or I listened to um Heinlein's book Starship Troopers because I was like, oh, that Starship Troopers movie. I remember liking that movie for its
Yeah.
campiness because it was purposefully campy. It was supposed to
Yes,
be
it
that way.
was.
Uh,
Oh, for sure.
but the
In part to be a satire of the original book as opposed to a direct.
Yeah, which having listened to the book, I'm like, I really kind of want to see an actual adaptation though, because we're talking about armor and stuff, because that's where power armor, like from Warhammer and stuff like that, was inspired by, was Heinlein in his book Starship Troopers, and whether you like the book or don't like the book is kind of irrelevant to its influence on the social zeitgeist, the gaming zeitgeist about power armor and dudes in power armor and extra training you
Yeah.
had to do, and the way he talked about how they worked the power armor, that it wasn't just something that you moved your arms, you had to bite certain things as you controlled things
That
in
makes
your
sense.
teeth. So you were doing all these different things, and it was really interesting how he worked that and talked about that. And it doesn't really advocate for, I mean, having listened to the book, it doesn't actually advocate for authoritarianism in the way that people present that it does. It's more like, hey, this is how this particular universe ended up working. It just presents it as that universe is and how people in that universe would see it. It doesn't necessarily advocate, or it doesn't promote or dismiss it. It just presents it as it is. And a lot of people today don't, if you don't say something's directly bad, they assume that you like it, when really you're just presenting the story in the setting that it is. That's why people shy away from controversial ideas in their games. It's because people don't like to think about it, which is fine in your games. But if this person's telling a story that is based around that, like with the Starship Troopers example, it makes more sense to say, well, this is how this universe works. This is how people in this story see things. So.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.